I haven't been on in months. Figure I'll wait a little bit. Gina! Hi. No one knows, I guess, obviously. No one knows. So we'll just wait and see. I'm just sitting here and I'm drained. I'm like, nope, I gotta get on. I haven't been on in months. You ate chicken. Hi, Michelle. I was thinking about. Oh, you were? Well, see, that's it. Then it was you. You pulled me in. No, no, I literally just got back. Was it less than 48 hours from Italy, from Europe? So made Alfredo. Nice from scratch. Catherine! Yes. Yep. I'm back. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Yeah, I think less than 48 hours that I've been back from Europe. You got chills? Yeah, you must have pulled me in, Michelle. You pulled me in. So I look great. I'm drained, but thank you. I feel great. I'm like so much more empowered from all the sacred grounds I was at in Europe. The things I've done, things I've seen, things I've touched, which I shouldn't have touched, but I touched, and amplified my sensories and my gifts even more. So if you see, and this, of course, I was frolicking, floating in the sea in Europe. So, but I have to come on to give you guys September's message for the month of September. And I am going to use my tarot deck that I got in Venice. They're leather. I met an amazing soul there in Venice, Italy, that creates the tarot decks by hand in leather. And he and I are actually going to collaborate, and he is going to paint my tarot deck from Venice, Italy. So I can't wait. So I am going to be using these. Hello, Marie. These are only the major arcanas, but I will be pulling from these for everybody for September for this message. So I look forward to using these for you guys. They are pretty powerful. And his store is amazing. Okay, so let's see. How's everybody been feeling? How's the summer? How was your summer? Do you notice all the changes? It's always a pleasure to see you. Peace, blessings to all. I love you so much, sweetheart. Have you exploded by chance with more knowledge? I'm headed to Long Island next week. Gonna have my first cannoli. Oh wow, that's awesome. What do you mean your first cannoli? What you talking about? Tell me you've had cannolis before. What do you mean your first cannoli? A lot of changes? Good. Hi, Steph. You never had a cannoli? Oh, mamma mia. Okay, you enjoy that cannoli, and then when I meet you, I make you from scratch cannoli. I had so many cannolis. I had so many aranginas. I went to Palermo, to my mother's town, and then got the Nazette. I was in Sicily. I stuffed myself with all the food. It's fresh from pulling from the trees. Unconditional. Look at you. Gosh, Lynn. Hi. So happy you got to go. Yes, I am happy I went too. So much so I'm going back. After the rest of this year. I'm going to finish out this year. But I've made a lot of connections there in all over Italy: Milan, Venice, Florence, Salerno, Sicily, and Santa Catarina Villamosa, which things are gonna next year. Amazing things are coming together from there. Berlin, I'm just everywhere. You got chills again. You got chills again. You got chills again. Told you you'd be. Oh, I know. Yeah, you did, and I did. I met a lot of people. The explosion and the empowerment has been ideal. Yes, that part. Home roots. You're right. It was home roots. It was funny because I was walking up a mountain with the lady. I was in a castle in Sicily, and I was there for 2 weeks in Santa Catarina Villamosa, and it's in between Catanazet. It's like the heart of Sicily, and it was her castle, her generational house, castle, and it's overlooking my father's town in Catanazet. So I'm overlooking, I'm seeing everything, the towns and stuff. And I went in that particular area, and this all has a reason. Me telling you this, just talking is for something. So, I wanted to get some information from Catanazet about my father's side, but it didn't work out the way I envisioned. But even grander, we're walking up a mountain, me and her, and we're picking the almonds off the trees and eating. And I'm looking around like, this is the roots. This is the roots. Well, what am I looking for that? What does that matter? It doesn't matter to find out a piece of information of a certain someone from like 40 years ago. It's right here. Right here. And the earth and the ground. And let me tell you, I went to Argento. Look up Argento. And I went to the Valley of the Gods in Argento, and there is where it began for me, with a flood of energy from my feet all the way to my crown, and then the visions of long ago all came within me, like harnessed within me. And when I realized where I was standing when that happened to be the temple of Juno, the temple of Hera. Okay. And I just started uncontrollably crying. My body started shaking and shivering. I'm holding myself. She's watching me, but she's already been watching me for the last week and has told the whole town that I'm very important and powerful. And then she witnesses what happens to me as I'm standing on the grounds of that temple. And she's like, I knew you were the real deal, but I have never seen it eye to eye. And yeah, it was so, as you should, Juno. So yeah. So all of yous, in some way throughout the summer, something has happened to you internally that empowered you, that freed you from something that was weighing you down, some way, somehow. The castle in Sicily. Yeah, the castle in Sicily. The castle in Sicily so much that she didn't want me to leave. She gave me the whole wing, and she expects me back, which I will be. I'm going back. But yeah, there was something within you guys, all of you, everybody, that just lifted off of you. And now here you go. Planet moving at pace of connected dots, even faster. Yep. You had an amazing experience. Oh, I had a lot of amazing experiences there. All over there, and especially in Amalfi, because I went to Salerno for 7 days there, and purposely because it's like the good point to go to Amalfi and Capri and be at sea, and I could take the plane from Naples if I needed to Sardinia or somewhere. It was just like I was doing that kind of thing. And when I went to Amalfi, that's another time. That was another incident, another week that was like I was I was swarmed with energy within me, to retain, to have. Uh, that so much, that one was so powerful that I was in bed for 2 days in Salerno after I left Amalfi. I stood in the room for 2 days because it was so powerful. And what it was, it had to do with the nymph and Hercules, because that's where, if you know the story of Amalfi, um, it goes back to Hercules and her, and they were in love, and she passed away unexpectedly, and he wanted to bury her at the most beautiful spot, and he looked all over, and it was Amalfi. And I happened to have been laying out in the sun all day in the freaking cliff of the mountain of where it was, because I was kept staring at this statue of an anchor and didn't know what the hell it was until I go home and I realized where I was all day long. So yes, you see what you see because you have eyes to see. So you see it. You certainly carry the foundation of, yeah. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Maria. Hi. Yeah, no, I just came on. I don't know, but I'm giving the energy for September for everybody and explaining how throughout the summer there should have been this feeling and this surge of combustion of freedom and letting go, and changes happening, like freedom. So yeah. So yeah. So however that was going to be for you, it was needed to move you forward now with everything for the rest of this year, and transcending, because we're all transcending. And like I said, I will be using, after I give this here, I'm going to be using these that were hand painted and made from the gentleman in Venice. They're pretty phenomenal. I was like, wow, that store. And I can't wait for him to create mine. Oh yeah, I love you too, Marie. I love you too. All right, let's see. What do they want, everybody? Whoa, there. Well, the Chariot, that triumph, success. What? Come on, man. Strength and power. Major Arcana. Stay in your power and your strength. See, a lot of yous are realizing your power. I missed you too. I'm right here. I'm right here. Strength and power. Leo energy. Two of Cups. Spiritual divine union. That instamatic connection, forehead to forehead. Virgo season. Rewriting the pages. Coming full circle, completing cycles. This Virgo season, yeah, we're going into Virgo season, and we're going to be, isolating, not so much truly hermit stage, but we are really rewriting the pages of our life from the power and the strength. The divine path. Divine path. Wow. Show your additional love, like, oh, thank you. Yes. Let's see here. Let's see. What do they mean by, there's three major arcanas. So it's all about you guys, not your nouns, not look. Everybody let go. Everybody walking away, letting go of old emotions. What are you rewriting? The past. See that? Scorpio energy, the past, enriched and enlightened with a whole different perspective, mind-blowing occurrences happening for everybody, foundations coming down, and a change, making a change. Making a change. Let's see. What is this tower? What is this tower? Let's see. What's the tower? The unexpected occurrence, the shattering of the foundation for the change for everybody. Oh, there it is. The entrapped thought. Reiterating it. Eight of Cups. Because you're going to get a different perspective of something. And it's going to be the thing you need to finally let go and make a change. Swift communication. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. What's this communication about? I have been mostly in hermit mode all summer while my kids visited their dad. And in your hermit mode, were you noticing changes around you and writing possibly, Steph? Did you do a lot of writing? Oh, there it is. The swift communication. Happiness. Either you or somebody's going to talk about what the understanding, the true meaning of emotional happiness is, and finally letting go of the heaviness of the emotions they've held on to free themselves and make a change. Let me tell you what, there's a lot of people leaving a lot of situations. I know I said that last year and the year before, every year, around this time. But this is like totally different because this is all major arcana. This is about you. It's not even about the people, places, and things affecting you. It's like you freeing yourselves. Freeing yourselves because now you know truly the meaning of Two of Cups, a spiritual divine union, the balance, the alchemy of the masculine and feminine, and knowing how you want it and what a foundation is to you to have it in the way you want. Leaving jobs, starting new careers, doing your vocation and your avocation, making that transition, speaking out to your loved ones on how you authentically feel and no more catering to others to suffice. Freeing yourselves. You're freeing yourselves. Freeing yourselves. How many times do I say freeing yourselves? Oh, guess where else I went? I went to the land, the village, all that, and then some. Yeah, free. I went to the land, the village of Persephone and her mother. I was there. I took rocks again. I asked for permission. I took rocks there from the ground. Now this is the new ones, the ones that were handmade in leather in Venice. So let's see. The Judgment. This is the Judgment card. This has to do with the judgment, the final judgment. Wow, man, this guy is amazing. I can't wait for him. I can't wait for him to make my deck. The High Priestess. This is the High Priestess. This is what came out. The secrets were already revealed and unlocked to you. Be you. The priestess of the silver star. These are so cool. Hold on. I was letting go of fear, yes, because I was blocking my soulmate's connection. I feel he came. Hold on. He came and I was afraid, so I self-sabotaged it. I want a real relationship or commitment. I'm so... Remind me to tell you a story. Good. That's good stuff. Stop self-sabotaging yourself, but at your pace. You got to let go of the fear in your own time. but you've gotten a lot better than you were a year before. I know that for a fact. It takes time, it takes time. And man-made puts time on. So you're doing good. You're doing great. To know that you want a real relationship now with a commitment, okay? You're doing great. But this is all for September, is the High Priestess. That's right, keep going. The High Priestess. You already unlocked everything. Now it's the Judgment. Make this judgment call. The Hermit. The Hermit. Look at him. Virgo season. And the Virgo card came out. You're balancing your own personal karma and scales. And for that, you got the world, the universe, the world card. See? All coming full circle. And there's your wings. And you're free to fly. Look at that. There's your wings. Manifesting, the magician, realizing you have everything within you, creating the life with patience. You need it right now. You have the patience, the temperance, you're controlling your fire and your desires and your emotions. Do that, because look, here is the Hangman again. You're all being enriched and enlightened within your own emotional space, the Moon card. And FYI, in ancient Egyptian, the scurb, the beetle, was considered the sign of Cancer, the cardinal emotion. FYI, little tidbit information right there. But yeah, you're all getting a different perspective of your emotional space. I know that these cards, wow. Look. Okay. Your emotions. And for that's why the Tower is coming, because you're seeing the emotions that you held on to differently, and you're going to have this moment in life that's creating this uproar, the Tower moment, an uproar in your life to clear out your balance and justice, your yin and your yang, your light and your dark. Healing. What are you healing? From all the choices and decisions and the lovers and what love means to you. And there's your birthing anew, your Empress. Because you're all creating new. And there you are, rising up. You're rising up. Like the phoenix bird. And for that, there's your new beginning. The Fool card. Here's your leap of faith in your newness. On the divine path, on the chariot that you're on, which was reiterating the initial message. And what are you on a divine path for and purpose? To rid yourselves of the devil, to rid yourselves of the chains. Look at this, with a lot of luck on your side, to take control and authority of the Emperor for your ultimate happiness, to allow this death, be committed and understand commitments, traditions, and values, and have a lot of strength and power. The Strength card, full circle, because it started with the Strength card. See that? Fortitude. Wow. Walk and talk in faith. That's right. Walk and talk in faith. It's already yours. It's already yours. It's already yours. Wow, I was right, right? I know. I know. I don't know if this particular person is going to be watching, but I'm going to tell you a little story of just how fast things manifest and just how sure, if you weren't sure, just how sure you need to know how you are heavily protected, guarded, and watched over. Brandy! I gave the message, but I'm going to talk. You're going to have to rewind it a little bit. But I'm going to talk. There was an incident. I'm not going to talk about that incident, what I'm about to say, because I'm going to mention Venice. But no. In Venice, right? So I was with a certain somebody. So we were walking and we saw this beautiful church, right? So we walk up and the guy is explaining what the church, the reason for the church, and it was for Santa Lucia, okay, in Venice. It's this particular church dedicated to her because she was the patron saint that was the speaker and the watch over of the deaf and the blind, you know. And I just was just drawn to this church, walking around. I see, and I'm going, you know, and I'm like, and then they're doing this exhibit, a visual, like I don't know if it was a visual or hearing exhibit, an audible, of the walking of Jesus. Yeah. So I was intrigued. So I'm listening to him explain, you know, how the tour would be, you know, and it's totally free, and you know, you just donate. I'm like, okay, but the person I was with was going like this, like this, right? And I thought in the moment it was about excitement, like, oh, we got to do this. And I'm thinking, yeah, we are going to do this. Calm down. Let me finish. Let me hear what he's saying. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was the total opposite, which was a total turn off. And I almost went off in the church but I didn't. I kept my composure because, mind you, at this point, I've already been to the Valley of the Gods. I've already been to Amalfi. I've already been to the cave in Persephone's town and all these other places, okay, and I've been to the Last Supper. I was actually physically in front of the last, you know, I've been to everywhere. This is my last stop before I take off. All right, so I'm really trying to so we walk away and I'm like, dude, that was not cool. I don't know what, you know, and in that moment, an instant, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, yeah, I don't know why I do that. I do that sometimes. I'm like, you need to figure that out, you know, because that's not cool. It's because you don't know how anybody got to the point where they're at, their backstory. Period. You know, because one day, right now, you see me clear as day, right? In about 15 minutes from now, something's going to happen to you, and you're going to be like, what? Right? No sooner I said that, for instance, we turned the corner. I swear, I love you all. And Santa Lucia, because I know that was Santa Lucia. Turn the corner, there's this guy with a clipboard. Okay? Guy with a clipboard for signing names and, you know, offer a donation. And he was deaf. He was deaf. So he grabs a chalkboard and signs, right? He doesn't realize he's signing to offer a donation. So I see the deaf guy, you know, and he's holding it and he's signing it, right? And I literally go like this to the deaf guy, like this, and I kiss him on his forehead and I hug him, and he starts hugging me and crying, and I'm rubbing his arm, you know, and I'm literally going like this to him, you know. And then he goes, okay. I said, no, it's a donation. He's like, I'm not giving a donation. I said, oh, yes, you are giving a donation, because just a minute ago around that corner, you see what you did, and you see how fast, here's your second chance. You make a wrong right. He's like, oh, yeah. And he gave a donation. I made that person think a lot in 3 days. A lot. But my point is things happen in an instant. Okay. You never know. But but you're always protected, and you're always having opportunities, and you're being shown things. You're being shown things. So long as you're in the present, you can see, and you will see, and you can feel your manifestations instantly happening. I see it instantly, because I stay present. I'm not thinking, not to say it's not naive to not think about the future. Absolutely. But don't stay stuck in the future, because you're missing what's right in front of you. That's all. That's all. And now all of us, you are really witnessing magic before your eyes. You really are. Within yourself. You see the transformation within yourself. You feel it. And every step you take to make a change, you're noticing it's happening faster. There's lesser obstacles. There's less obstacles, because there's no need for them no more. So this season in Virgo, this month coming up, it truly is a completion of rewriting pages of your life. It really, really is, and it's beautiful. You're all getting stronger. All of you are getting stronger. All your strengths are heightening, and your attributes, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's see here. Let me just pull 7 more cards. Just 7 more cards. Yeah, this energy is amazing. Let's see here. And Stella, she's right by my feet again. As soon as I came home, oh, yeah. Let's see here. Let's see. What is it you want? What is it you want them to? Oh, no. Oh, she did. Yeah, she really did. I got home like 1 o'clock in the morning, and she come running out the door. She really did. Yeah, she did. Queen of Pentacles. That's beautiful, Steph. Yeah, no, I felt led to come on, and I came on. Yeah. I mean, I haven't been on in months, right? Mm-hmm. Queen of Pentacles. Rooted, grounded, loving, nurturing. There is something missing within her, but she is so grounded. She is so strong. Here's the Virgo again. Some of yous, are your own wealth. Okay. They want you to really appreciate the things that you're creating, because something is coming to a completion. Virgo season here. Boundaries are being set. Keep people, you're learning to keep certain people at bay. Okay. You got the happiness, the sun, and the moon. The sun and the moon. Happiness, the happiest card in the deck. Face your emotions, okay? Feel through whatever needs to be feel through, because these are the things that are needed to let go, to walk away from. The emotions. Yeah. The emotions. This is your last bit of stuff. This is good. I know you may not want to be emotional right now, but this is good. This is like the last bit of the weight coming off. You got 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Emotionally letting go. What's that? 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. There it is. See? Delayed wish coming. Healing. Star card. What are you letting go of? That anxiety that used to keep you up at night thinking about things. thinking about holding on or not holding on, thinking about past thoughts that was painful. You don't need to no more. That's already healed. Things are going to come fast. 8 of Wands, that's Jupiter. That's expansion thing, the things that are coming. And if they come up and it's about rejection, it may be just about, no, it's not about rejection and boredom. It's about how it's time for you to put your head up and take the cup of love for yourself and love yourself right now. Love yourself for whatever it is you're letting go of, and those thoughts that you held on to for as long as you need it, but they're not needed no more, because they want to bring you happiness from your emotions of everything that you've discovered. Okay, and go after the things that you desire now, because they're your right to have. They're your right to have. If you only knew the things that happened and did right before I left for Italy, you guys would be like, you're going where after this just happened and you're doing this and this is going on? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I's got to go regardless of what happened. And I did. Because I had to. It was time. Nothing was going to stop me. No more things were not, because there were things happening that try to delay me yet again, to get there. Nope. I mean, it did delay me a couple of weeks because I really did have no choice. But got on that plane and I said, bye. Bye. And met a lot of people that I will be going back to, because they all said that wasn't enough time. You need to come back. I failed. I didn't fail. I didn't disagree with them. I agreed with them. I'm like, you're right. But yeah. So take that step. Let go of that last thing. Rewrite these pages. And if it feels like you're a hermit this coming month, you're technically not a hermit this month. It's because you are making changes. You're critiquing exactly everything to have the most amazing end of the year and new beginning in your life. Whatever it is going on right now. You're so very welcome. You're so very welcome, Michelle. You're so very welcome. You're so welcome. Steph, look up the antonym for rejection and bring your mind to the one that speaks to you. Yes! Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Steph, you're in Canada, aren't you? I've never been to Canada. Never been to Canada. You want me to come hang out with you in Canada? I don't think I've never been in Canada, though. Or you want to meet me in Italy? You could take the plane to Europe. Meet me for cheese and wine in Paris. No, like, yes. It's insecurity, I think. Yeah, and that's a form of it. That's its form. Absolutely. You don't understand how happy I'm for all of you guys. Even if it was a little step someone took, that little step was huge to that person, to rid them of whatever, the fear that entrapped them for so many years or decades. So I'm excited for everybody. And still, trust and believe. I still got a little bit of something that I'm like, but I'll do this as I kick and go forward, because I know I refuse. You can visit me anytime. Oh, bless your heart, sweetheart. Yes, I'd love that. So grateful to coach you. I'm grateful to have been here, guys. I'm grateful to be here every day. And I apologize for not coming on. I mean, my phone was ended up being a paperweight and a camera. And I really thought I was doing a good thing by getting that universal plug thing, the adapter. But apparently I didn't have one for my laptop to do videos. So I hauled my camera all through, I mean, my computer all through Europe for nothing, you know. I didn't care, whatever. But I had intentions on wanting to come on live there, but I just took it all in because I needed to take it all in for when I come back, and come on. Okay. So whenever I feel led to come on, I will come on. I know there's going to be a lot of adjusting in the planets and stuff coming up for September. So I will come on. I'll definitely come on for those and explain them to prep you guys so that you understand what's going on with the planets and make sense to what how you're feeling or what's going on around you. So don't worry about that now that I'm back. But yeah, I'm glowing. I know. I really had an amazing, I'm there, but I knew I would be, I'm there and literally no plan. No plan. I mean, I knew certain areas I was going, but what I was doing each day, nope. I just trekked along every day and I felt the most comfortable there. And everybody asked me, when was when was the last time you were here? I'm like, this time? And they'd all laugh, but I was being serious, I'm like, they're like, yeah. And I'm like, this is my first time since I was a kid, like 4 years old. They're like, what? I said, this time. And they still laugh, but they don't get it. They're like, you get on the train and you go all these places, like, where you're going. I'm like, I feel the most comfortable when I'm traveling and over there. I felt like so comfortable, so relaxed. My soul was so relaxed, like, as a matter of fact. And I'm just like, yeah, those are the best travels when you don't make a plan. You just, you know where you're going, set somewhere to go, but don't make an itinerary day by day. Just wake up, take a deep breath, smell the air, and look out and just go. That's what I did. But your manifestations are coming too. And the only reason you may feel like it's not happening at the moment, Steph, is because your emotions and your thoughts about the situation that keeps coming up for you of the thing that you need to let go of. That's all. Once you said it and you felt it and you know what you want, let it go and now live. Live in the present and allow it to come to you. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Thank you, honey. Everybody's best life is an authentic life. And it could be authentic swinging on a hammock in your backyard. Your best life is, it's not about a place. It's not about the material things. It's just being authentic. When you're living in an authentic life, you are living your best life. Under a rock, in a cardboard box, or wherever. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And trust me, quite a few times in my life, they tested that theory with me. I'm like, all right, fine, shoot, really? Yeah. I lived in my car for a couple of weeks. Yup. You know what I mean? I okay, like, it's like authentic. Yeah, the simple life. Yeah. I keep an air mattress and a hammock in the trunk of my car and boxing gloves. But my point is you never know, when you see something beautiful, you pull over and just enjoy. Just enjoy. You might find a lake or a river or a creek, and you're like, oh, I want to go there. Pull over and go there. It might be exactly what you need at that moment. Or through the notches of the mountains in Vermont or New Hampshire. Oh, I need to go back on a motorcycle ride through the notches and then go to Cabin Fever to eat. There's this restaurant. You can smell the garlic for miles. It lures you in. I'm telling you. No, but like, Your best life is your authentic life, no matter where it is, who it's with, what it has. It's just if you're authentic. That's my point. My mom's best life is material stuff. Mine is freedom to be me. Yeah. And for whatever reason, a person that feels like they're living their best life, or to achieve the material things, it's that's for them. But at some point in their life, that'll change for them too. Right now, that's where they're at. But in life, that later on in life, they'll realize that it wasn't that material thing that made them happy all along. In the moment, it's making you happy, and you can have it too. It's your choice not to, though. You choose to know that for you, happiness is freedom. It's a choice. It's a preference. It's a preference. You know, we clash, but love and respect each other. That's good. That's good. Agree to disagree and love unconditionally. Agree to disagree and love unconditionally. Because when you put a condition on love, it's not love. When you put a condition on love, it's not love. It's conditional love. I love you so long as. Thank you, no thank you. So long as what? Because it's what you fell in love with when you first met me. Now all of a sudden you want to say what? Come on. Whoa. What? What's the matter, Lynn? Wowza. Wowza. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done. I keep these in my purse though. These are cool. Thank you for doing a reading. Just happy to see your face. Oh, no problem. I'm happy to know that you guys are here. You guys are amazing and awesome. I love you guys, okay? And I'm back now, so I'll be on. Take care, sweetie. You take care too, Michelle. All right? Keep going. Woohoo! Have your best fall right now. Have your best fall right now. Fall season, not fall like literally, fall season. All right. I love you guys. Good night.